Hello and welcome to Treasure Speeches. Today's video is going to be music artist skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be music artist skin combos. Basically any of this music artists who have an icon series skin on Fortnite. There's a total of 11 of them, and this video was suggested by Record Guy 2023. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. They said, could you do a music artist version? Of course I can. And yep, the first one I decided to use is Travis Scott, which is part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Obviously, he hasn't came back since. He has two edit styles. I'm using the default, but you can always use the T3500 if you want to, but I always like to use the default. The combat I always use with the Travis Scott skin is the gold token, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And you've got this back bling for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LGM in Chapter 1, Season 9. Pickaxe is the Harley hitter, which is part of the Gotham City set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. And this is Harley Quinn's pickaxe. The glider I like to use is the Comet Crasher, which is part of the Ancient Voyager set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Sorry, Chapter 2, Season 3. And then the contrail is Ballistics, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, to go with the gold theme of the backbling. And the wrap is the Mayhem wrap, which is part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. This goes very nicely with the Harley hitter, and this is basically the Borderlands wrap, or the Psycho Bandits wrap, I guess you could say. Let's move on to the second music artist skin combo. I decided to use the Astro Jack, which is part of the same set as Travis Scott set, and this has two edit styles as well. And I'm using the Sicko mode edit style. Backbling is the Fire Starter, which is part of the Renegade Flame set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3. Using this mainly for the fiery theme, goes very nicely with this Sicko mode edit style. Pickaxe is the Code Cutter, which is part of the Machine Learning set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. And this is the pickaxe, this is Glitch and Errant's pickaxe. And I'm using the hilt color orange, effects color orange, and the metal color is rose gold, with the weapon wrap Goosebumps, which is basically Travis Scott's weapon wrap. The glider I decided to use is Astro World Cyclone, which is part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. And he got this for getting, it was either challenges or attending the Astro World concert, when obviously it was around Chapter 2, Season 2. This is obviously a nice free glider. The contrail is Fall to Their Doom, which is Doomslayer's contrail, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1's Battle Pass. Just using this for the orange. And the wrap is Goosebumps, which is Travis Scott's weapon wrap. Works very nicely with the Sicko mode edit style, with the orange and the blue. Let's move on to the next music artist, which is Anson Pack. And I'm using the edit style for him, the Winter. Basically, he has the winter jacket. He's part of the Silk Sonic set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1. Him and Bruno Mars about at the same time. You buy them in a bundle. The backbling I'm using is the Perfect Wings, to go for the white theme of his jacket. And this is a Shadow Series backbling that was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. Pickaxe is the Hand of Lightning, which is Storm's pickaxe from the Chapter 2, Season 4 Battle Pass, mainly using it for the white theme. The glider is a Nimbus Cloud, which is part of the Dragon Ball set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3, using this for the yellow, to go with his yellow jumpsuit, or his, I guess you could say, tracksuit. And then the contrail is Saplight, which is Groot's contrail from the Chapter 2, Season 4 Battle Pass, using it for the yellow. And then the wrap is Squaring Off, which was a free wrap you could get in Chapter 4, Season 1, for getting some creative challenges done at the end of that season. Mainly using it for the white, but there's a bit of yellow as well, and just because it's a pretty cool wrap, and it's animated as well. Let's move on to the next skin, which is Bruno Mars, which is part of the same set as Anson Pack, which is Silk Sonic. And I'm using the Blast Off edit style, basically orange suit with like, when it's reactive and changes for like different flowery patterns, which is pretty cool. The backbling I like to use for this edit style is the Gains, which is part of the To the Moon set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. And this is Diamond Hands' backbling, works very nicely with the orange. Pickaxe is the Spellwork Scimitar, which is Doctor Strange's pickaxe from the Chapter 3, Season 2 Battle Pass, and is part of the Doctor Strange set. The umbrella is Founders Umbrella, which says Founders Exclusive. I'm not sure if that's a Founders Exclusive for getting the Founders Edition of Save the World, which I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's a Founders Umbrella, just using it for the orange. The contrail is Fall to Their Doom once again, just works so nicely with the orange. And the wrap I'm using is Falling Leaf, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, part of the Changing Season set. It just works very nicely with the orange. It's reactive as well, goes pretty nice with the reactivity of the suit itself. Let's move on to the next skin, which is Ariana Grande, which is part of the Ariana Grande set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. I'm using the Rift God Ariana. I always find this style is better than the other one, but they both are pretty good. Back bling I like to use with this style of Ariana Grande is the Shattered Wing, which is part of the Broken Light set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, and it's just Dreams back bling, works very nicely with the blue. Pickaxe is the Electric Crescents, which is Flakes Power's pickaxe, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, and is part of the Flakes Power set, and I like to use the Electric Crescent style, the blue. Umbrella is the Victor Glider from Chapter 1, Season 9. Contrail is the Warp Wave, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. I find this one goes very nicely with the Rift Goddess edit style, just with all the colours itself. And then the wrap I like to use is Fractal Zero, which is part of the 0 point set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. And the Fractal Zero is a item shop wrap, pretty good, works very nicely with this combo. And it's just pretty good wrap in my opinion. Let's move on to the next combo, which is J Balvin, which is part of the J Balvin set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. He has 3 edit styles, but for this combo, I decided to use the J Balvin edit style, which is the standard. Back bling is the Chica Star, which is part of the Chica set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2, using the Royale Streak edit style for the rainbow, to have the rainbow colour of his hair and his shoes. Pickaxe is his pickaxe, which is a real. Glider, which is a Balvin Cruiser, which is J Balvin's glider. Contrail just had to be Rainbow, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3. And the wrap is Rainbow Fog, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. Go with the nice rainbow theme of this combo and skin itself. Let's move on to the next music artist, which is Marshmallow. And Marshmallow was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, part of the Marshmallow set. I'm pretty sure he's one of the first, if not the first, icon series skin we got. And he got another edit style, which is Toasted Marshmallow. So I've got one of these on for the black and the gold. Back bling is the Shattered Wings, which is part of the Monarch set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1. And the Monarch skin itself was part of the first ever level up quest pack we got, which was a Monarch level up quest pack. And I'm using the Style Golden for the golden set of wings. Pickaxe is the Gold Crow, which is part of the Double Agent set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, using it for the black and the gold. The Umbrella is the Mellow Rider, which is Marshmallow's glider, and was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. Contrail is Ballistics for the gold, and the wrap I'm using is Gold and Black, which is an item shop wrap, part of the Undercover Summer set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7, using it for the gold and the black. Let's move on to the next skin, which is Spacefarer Ariana Grande, and this skin is part of the Spacefarer Ariana set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and I'm using the style Spacefarer Ariana Grande with the Astronaut Glow Spacefarer Ariana Grande. Back bling is the Crimson Crest, part of the Order of the Waning Moon set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, and I'm using the green edit style. You can always use the blue, which is Midnight Crest, or Emerald Crest, they both work nicely. Pickaxe is the Vision, which is an item shop pickaxe, part of the Ouroboros set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, mainly used for the black and the blue. The Umbrella is the Palm Leaf, which is the Victory Royale glider from Chapter 1, Season 8. Contrail is Phantasm, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8's Battle Pass, part of the Scallywag set. Use this for the green, the blue, bluey green, works very nicely. And the wrap I'm using is Blue Metallic, which is part of the Ice Kingdom set. Introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7 as the Ice King's weapon wrap, using this for the black and the blue. This skin has a little bit of black. The colour itself, the blue changed to green, so I thought I'd use a mixture of blue and greens and a bit of black as well. Let's move on to the next skin, which is the Kid Laroi, which is part of the Kid Laroi set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. I decided to use the hairstyle, a hairstyle with the hair without the hat on, glasses off, and the style is electrified. Back bling is the Hurricane, which is Hurricane's back bling, part of the Hurricane set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. I always like to use this back bling with the electrified style. Pickaxe is the Phantasmic Pulse, which is part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. And the Boundless set is the Customized and Superhero Skin set, and I'm using the style Valiant Fire. Primary colour is turquoise, and then secondary colour is blue. So I find this style gives it nice, light blue, dark blue, and a little bit of white as well. And the glider, or umbrella, is the holographic, which is the Victor glider from Chapter 1, Season 9. Contrail is lightning, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 4. And then the wrap is the polished stone, which is introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3's battle pass, and this one works very nicely with the blue theme of the electrifying style. Let's move on to the second last music artist skin combo, and this is the Rogue Leroy, which is part of the Kid Leroy set also, and he has 4 edit styles. I'm using the standard, which is the Rogue Leroy. Backbling is his backbling, which is a tragic blade, which is part of the same set. You use this as the backbling and the pickaxe, so I decided to use it as both. And then the wrap I decided to use for this combo is the Boogeyman, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You got this for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LTM in Chapter 1, Season 9. If you don't have this one, just use any black themed wrap or black blue themed wrap, would work perfectly. Or you could just use the Kid Leroy's wrap. Actually, he does actually have a weapon wrap that would work nicely. Let's move on to the final music artist, which is Major Lazer, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season X, part of the Laserism set. Backbling I decided to use for this combo is the Skelly Bun Key, which is part of the Dapper Rabbit set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. And I decided to use the Skelly Bun Key edit style for the gold. Pickaxe is the Major Lazer's pickaxe, which is the Laser Axe, which is part of the Laserism set. And the wrap I decided to, the glider is classified, which is the Victor Glide from Chapter 2, Season 2, using mainly the gold. Contrail is ballistics, and the wrap is Midas Memory, which is part of the Golden Ghost set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass, using it mainly for the gold. And so that is all the music artist skin combos done. Thank you once again, Record Guy 2023, for the video suggestion. It was a very unique idea, and we've actually had quite a lot of music artists icon series skins. It'll be interesting to see how many more we get, if we do get more soon. Obviously, hopefully we do get some more icon series. It's this series that I collect. I've got every single skin in the series basically so far, and that's the main set I'm trying to collect, is just the icon series in general, especially the skins and most of the items anyway. So if there is any other specific cosmetic related videos you'd like to see, could be skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider, / umbrella, contrail, even web wrap, feel free to let me know. If I have it, I'll make sure to get it done. If I don't, always feel free to leave another suggestion. If I have that one, I'll make sure to get it done as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.